All right, for this example, we are looking at a list of class exam scores. Okay, so these are the exam scores that someone got on, what did I say it was? My intro to stats class. These were the scores for the first exam. Don't worry, these aren't real exam scores. Or actually, maybe they could be. They're not too bad. So just make a note here. I added this little note piece. What is our K and what is our N? All right. Well, NK is going to be the percentile we're looking at. So in this case, our K is going to be 45. We want the 45th percentile. Our N is going to be the number of pieces of data. So I'm going to have to sit here and count real quick because I didn't say specifically how many there were. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So I very much encourage you to make sure you are writing those variable names, all right, because it will help you keep track of what it is you're calculating. I'm going to say I is equal to K over 100 times N plus 1. This is the index. This calculation we do at the beginning does not get you the final result. It doesn't tell you what the percentile is, just tells you where in your list that piece of data is located. So I wanted the 45th percentile, 45 over 100 times one more than the number of data we have. Or in other words, 45 over 100 or 0.45 times 32. Typically, I'll simplify by hand until here, and this is where I'll turn to a calculator. I have my phone right here, so I'm just going to use the calculator in there right now. In other sections, I might pull up a calculator where you can actually see what I'm typing in. All right, but we have 0.45 times 32. We get 14.4. Again, that is not the result. That's not the percentile. What this is the index. This is where that percentile is located. Since it's not a whole number, we have the first piece of data, second, third, fourth, fifth, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So I said since it's not a whole number. If it had been a whole number, you just pull the corresponding piece of data to that place. 14.4 is not a whole number. It's between 14 and 15. So we take the 14th spot, which is 69, and the 15th spot, which was 72, and we have to average these two values, right? That's how we're going to get our percentile. We need to average these two. So remember, to average, you add them together and you divide by how many there were. Since there were only two pieces we're adding together, we divide by 2. So 69 plus 72 divided by 2, 70.5. This is our percentile. So we really like to write a little statement, a little conclusion. The 45th percentile is 70.5 points. Or even better than that, we could write a sentence about what this means. This means that 45% of the class scored 70.5 points or less. All right, and this or less is very, very important. It'll show up there here in a minute, but that or less is so important because what we're saying with percentiles is it is the amount of data building up to this point. I'm not saying that 45% of the class scored a 70.5 on their exam. That's not true, okay? We can see the scores in front of us. No one scored exactly a 70.5, but that was the cutoff right there. 70.5 shows that 45% of our data is smaller than that value right there.